Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. Now I've done a lot of research on XRP and the opinions expressed about it by watching and discussing various videos. Truly, XRP is magnificent. When compared to other communities I've been a part of, the XRP community is the most cohesive one I've ever encountered. Apologies to everyone in CRO, Jasmine, or wherever else this may offend. While opinions vary widely, some who are part of the XRP community find the price estimates and assumptions to be completely outlandish. Together, we have faith that this might happen. We may have our beliefs in the near term, but we also know that anything is possible. Once we see certain things put into action, we get a better idea of what might happen, don't we? Therefore, I've never encountered a community outside of this one with as much support as we do within it. Due to the astronomical market cap, nobody notices. However, there is a why that is known to everyone within. As you go into the upper figures, market cap could not be a big deal, you know? There is no problem with market cap. Space below. When you're thinking like an investor, market cap is always a concern. Honestly, you could be blown away by the grand view that you're missing out on. So, the question that has been plaguing me and others is, how much is enough? Will 1,000 be sufficient? Is that enough, 10,000? I have enough of 100,000. Not how much is enough, but will I become a millionaire, is the fundamental concern in this context. Is it true that XRP may generate millionaires? Without getting into all the technical details, my quick response is yes, I believe XRP will create millionaires. However, will it lead to financial independence? Asks a lot of assumptions and provides several possible answers, doesn't it? Make sure you subscribe, press the like button, and enable notifications for more videos like this before we begin. In addition, you shouldn't miss any of the links provided below. In a way, it aids the channel. You may find my Twitter and Patreon links in the description if you'd want to follow me there. Now remember to click on my Marjax link. Trust me when I say the platform is top-notch. I've made a ton of money trading there, and I think you will, too. Please do yourself a favor and check out the platform, I adore it. In my experience, XRP is always a hot issue, and I'll make sure to mention it at the beginning of the explanation. What amount is sufficient? Sure, 1,000 could be enough. I've said that before when asked that question. 30,000 might be sufficient. You might be able to make a substantial sum, or even a fortune, without having an outrageous quantity. Will this, however, be your ticket to becoming a millionaire? Is that going to be the one that turns you into a millionaire? As for the response, well, that depends. Under the next few minutes, we will discuss that. Before I tell you where XRP is at the moment, I'll show you that it's currently trading at 53 cents to nearly 54 cents. With a market value of $30 billion and a volume of approximately $1 billion, the volume to market cap ratio is 3%. In addition, the total circulating supply is 56.33%, which is a decrease of 4% over the last week and 5.5% over the past month. There has been no change, and it is up 13% from a year ago. We are all aware of the reasons why there has been little progress. For those who live here, it's obvious that the SEC and everything happening there are the main reasons why nothing has happened since the last bull run, and if we can't see that clearly, then we won't see anything happen during this next bull run either. I think the SEC still has until October to file an appeal, and we expect them to do so based on the assessment and statement made by the Ripple camp in an effort to hold on to the $125 million and avoid paying the $12.5 million. They seem to be planning to appeal anyhow. That was thus the consensus of the SEC. In other words, when they agree, it's as if they're hinting at the possibility that they might end up appealing whatever the case may be. I will argue this point. It has been somewhat hindered by that, though. I would be completely on board with that. Is it true that XRP can create millionaires then? In all candor, I do think it will create millionaires. However, will it really make? I am a millionaire. The key is to be honest with yourself about your goals and the possibilities it presents. Consider the hypothetical $1,000 you put into this play. Alternatively, suppose you invested $500 and received 1,000 coins, approximately. If you can figure out how to raise this to $10, you'll be set, right? With 1,000 coins, you now have $10,000. Is it tempting to sell now that you went from 500 to 10,000? I don't mean to offend you or anyone else, but the average individual probably wouldn't see $10,000 in one sitting. You will be entering somewhat unfamiliar waters or terrain if you do not observe 10,000 in one sitting. In such a situation, you may find yourself pocketing not just a portion of your profit, but the entire thing, because you'll be so pleased with what you've accomplished and eager to put that cash to good use. The same logic applies to a larger scale, doesn't it? For example, imagine you put $10,000 into an investment and never before have you seen $100,000 all at once. Then you decide, I want this $100,000 so bad, and you grab it. You wouldn't annoy me. Your choice to do so was the only one. Success in building wealth depends on more than just development. Your actions will determine whether you become a millionaire or a lot of millionaires. Listen, I'm not trying to convince you that you should have a diamond hand and a lifetime of holding on to everything. It is all up to you. At your leisure, you can sell it. You can do that without my wrath. In retrospect, you might be furious with yourself since you might have made $100,000 or perhaps $1 million had you sold just 10,000 XRP at $1 each, when the price of a coin is currently $100. You can't be too hard on yourself since, despite how terrible it will feel, you still made money in the end. And making a profit is something no one can look down on. Why? Because a lot of those outside of the XRP community are likely advising you to cash out when the opportunity presents itself. Therefore, it is entirely up to you. However, will it have the chance to create millionaires? Incorporating XRP into these financial institutions and payment choices, and making use of XRP will be a reality, since the possibility is there. Many people will have the chance to make millions when it becomes popular. Sure, some folks could be less of a pain than others. Considering XRP's potential uses, it's not completely outlandish if its value reaches $10 and its market cap reaches $5 trillion. That's not ridiculous. If it were up to me, I'd have 100,000 coins. $1 million has just been mine. It may be a smoother, perhaps easier, path to millionaire status for someone with 100,000 or more, like me. Thus, it will produce multimillionaires. Will you become a millionaire when you start to get lower levels here, 50,000, 20,000, 10,000, 1,000? What matters most is that you decide for yourself whether you're going to make the most of that opportunity, whether you're going to take advantage of it or not. Keep it or let it go. I won't tell you which one to do. I won't tell you to sell it. Instead, I'll tell you to trust your instincts and, regardless of what you do, have a strategy for when you want to cash out. That way, you can keep your initial investment safe and enjoy the possibility of earning $1 million or more, even if you only put down $10,000 or $1,000. Now I want to hear your thoughts on this. Is it correct that I'm stating that there will be millionaires, but the question of how many individuals will actually seize that opportunity to become millionaires or not remains somewhat uncertain? Will they refuse to accept it? Please share your opinions with me. The viewer's presence here is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.